So just for a little education thing, marijuana is Schedule 1 on a federal level. It's illegal. No medicinal value and high instance of abuse. You wouldn't be here if you believe that to be true. So it's in the same class with heroin and LSD. Marinol, which is synthetic THC, is Schedule 3, which is in the same class with Vicodin and Norco, which most people know about. So I can write for Marinol as a physician because I have a DA license, but you add the rest of the plant to it and it's illegal. So kind of goofy. Is there a slide? Oh, here you go. Good looking family. All right. So they said I could put up whatever picture I wanted, so we're going to go through a bunch of family pictures, vacations and stuff. That's my crew. It's my daughter in the middle holding the dog. She's 11. I got to preface this. I'm a father of 4, married once, conservative. I bet no one in here is more conservative than me. No way. All right? Anyway, I'll leave it at that. You go to the next slide. So this is me at work. I'm an ER doctor. I've been doing this about 20 years. I see drugs. I see them used and abused. A year ago, marijuana was in that same class. It was a ruse for recreation. So you go to the next slide. So my daughter Mallory started seizing at 14 months. I thought I knew seizures. So we started her on Keppra, went to Lamictal, lamotrigine. We went through all the drugs, about a dozen drugs. I have a lot of video of her over the years because I teach. In fact, on the way here, I stopped at a medical center and taught about epilepsy and, of course, mentioned marijuana, educated them. So anyway, seizing about 30 to 40 times a month. This is last August, 12 times in a night. And then last springtime, most of her seizures were at night, so it's probably safe to swim, but it pulled off the bottom of a swimming pool. Pretty disheartening. Did the ketogenic diet, looked at surgery twice, and we're doing the ketogenic diet. Now I live in Los Angeles. There's not much further place away than Baltimore, Johns Hopkins, but it was the best place for the ketogenic diet. So every 3 months we got on a plane for a 1-hour appointment. But I wanted to do the best I could for my daughter, and money was not an issue. So you can go to the next one. So this is her getting a video EEG, preparing possibly, is she a surgical candidate? Turns out she wasn't. And she'll go here, she's seizing here in a second. So we fly to Baltimore last summer, and she seized 5 times, twice on the plane, once security, and then 2 in the hotel. And the expert at Johns Hopkins says, you could try cannabis, but there's no studies. Let's try Felbutol. Felbutol causes side effect called aplastic anemia. It's deadly in 20 to 30% of the people. I knew it was toxic when he said it, so I said, no, I'll redo all the dozen drugs we've done before I do Felbutol. But let's look into cannabis. But that's a stretch, okay? So, and I actually thought, does my kids smoke it? And I actually, don't judge me, okay? But that's the way I originally thought, does she smoke it? So finally, we started her on it. Just went 4 weeks with 1 seizure from 30 to 40 a month. I mean, I think she's a success story. She's back in school for the first time. She was usually a pretty quiet kid. She gets in the car for church one day, she jumps in, looks around, she says, good morning, how is everybody? I got my kid back, so.